In 1904, Theodore Roosevelt was president. The Wright brothers were mastering powered flight. And with a population of only 1.4 million people, California was less heavily populated than Alabama, Iowa, or Tennessee. It was here, in a burgeoning South San Francisco, that William L. Hickey and Walter Bills established W.L. Hickey Plumbing Company. 10 years later, in 1914, W.L. bought out his partner for $662.50, a large amount considering a plumber earned about 69 cents an hour. W.L.'s eldest son, Edward, later to be known as E.P., would join the company in 1921. During the 30s and 40s, Bill, Jim, and Helen Hickey would all work at the company, establishing the beginnings of a truly family-owned business. Over the past century, W.L. Hickey Sons has been an important part of the building of the San Francisco Bay Area. Through it all, the Hickey family and their company has developed priceless friendships, achieved great successes, and remained committed to a tradition of honest, reliable service. Today, W.L. Hickey Sons is proud of its third-generation ownership.
The company, over a span of 100 years, has been really an integral part of some very special projects. We were part of one of the big sources of pride, I know, for my uncle and my father was doing the 1960 Squaw Valley Olympics.
W.L. Hickey Sons was the official plumbing contractor for all the Squaw Valley Olympic facilities, including the ice rink, where the U.S. hockey team won its first gold medal by defeating Czechoslovakia 9-4.
The progress has been made. You know, when I started with the company, we used to turn in material lists on pieces of sheetrock. And from there, we've gone to laptop computers. So, you know, that's the gamut that we've gone, and the projects have gone the same way.
In the 1950s, W.L. Hickey Sons was involved in the building of the Hillsdale Shopping Mall, one of the first shopping malls in America.
W.L. Hickey always let you be involved in the design of the project you were doing. A lot of shops went to where they prefabbed everything for you, and you just installed it as fast as you could, and that was the end of that. W.L. Hickey stayed away from that, and I think you got a feeling of satisfaction. You know, when you finished, whether it was a house or an apartment house, you could say, I did that project, you know, and feel good about it.
We're an old, established, very ethical company, and we try and develop relationships with contractors. We want to deliver the best product at the best price on time for our customers, and they want to deliver it to their customers the same way.
W.L. Hickey Sons prides itself on its versatility, working on residential, multifamily, commercial, process piping, and light industrial projects. This versatility is unique in the industry and has been key to the company's longevity in the plumbing industry. In 1953, W.L. Hickey Sons literally put themselves on the map when they began working on Sunset Town, a large residential development of 5,000 houses in Livermore, California. Proving their versatility, the company was hired by Sunset Development Company in 1979 to begin work on the Bishop Ranch Office Park, considered one of the preeminent office parks in America.
Hickey Plumbing plumbed every single building that we have built in Bishop Ranch. I think there are 37 of them. And there are total 4,350,000 square feet of space.
This is more than business. This is about a cultural compatibility between our companies, shared values that we have, flexibility to be able to deliver the best quality product at the highest value to our customer on an ongoing basis. And that's all about reliability.
Being honest with everyone they deal with and being on time has been a primary reason for the company having been in business for 100 years.
If you look at the people we have, we've had employees here for over 50 years. We've had employees here that the only place they've ever worked is W.L. Hickey Sons, from their teen years to the time they retired. So loyalty is a big part of it. And you can't survive that long without loyalty.
Hickey's always gone and looked for the best. And that's one of the reasons that they're still around, is because they've surrounded themselves with great people, just as we have in the field. And as I did when I was superintendent, I got the best people that I could find. And when I moved up, I brought some of those people into the office.
I was with W.L. Hickey for 45 years as a plumber. 45 years, very few days that I ever not feel like coming to work.
As the dot-com economy slipped into recession, W.L. Hickey Sons actually expanded as they began work on Santana Row in San Jose, California. This $700 million project is an upscale urban village, a combination of 500,000 square feet of retail space with 1,200 residential units above. Santana Row opened in 2003 to rave reviews.
They've stepped up to the plate quite a bit in regards to what they're willing to take on, but I think a lot of that has to do with the quality of people in the estimating department, number one, and then, of course, getting it out to the field. And without good people, you're not going to be able to take on a job that size.
Now, I've been with the company for 55 years, having started back in 1949. And the question is always asked to me, well, why are you still working? I guess it's because they haven't caught up with me yet. I don't know. I enjoy what I'm doing. I like meeting with the people. I like the people who work for us. I like the contractors. I like dealing with them. I like the insurance people, the vendors, even the attorneys, and the unions.
W.L. Hickey Sons has maintained a close association with the UA Plumbing and Pipe Fitters unions of the Greater Bay Area. Working with these unions, W.L. Hickey Sons has been provided with a first-class workforce, helping them to be successful in both the commercial and residential markets.
They're not a company that is overbearing. They pretty much let you do your own thing. They're not watching over your shoulder. They will literally hand you a set of plans and say, we'll see you when it's through, so to speak. The support is there, but they let you do your own thing, and I think that's what I think when you come to a company like that, it's something to look forward to.
I think the future is unlimited for Hickey Plumbing. Now we've both developed the confidence in ourselves and in the business. Financially, we're back, we're strong. We've created a great network, and we have very qualified plumbers in the field that do the training themselves. We have all this coming together at the right time. We are hitting a market with a design build that is unbelievable.
When you've been around 100 years, you have quite a reputation on top of that. Those are things you can't buy or rent or steal. I mean, you have to earn 100 years. So when everyone in our business knows of W.L. Hickey Sons.
It's a rock solid institution that people know will be there tomorrow. And it doesn't sound like much when you're just looking for the lowest bid, but you get what you pay for. And when they come to W.L. Hickey Sons, you know we're going to be there.
A lot has happened since 1904. The U.S. has seen the invention of the assembly line, the widespread use of electricity, and the revolutionary force of computer technology. At the same time, from its entrepreneurial beginnings, W.L. Hickey Sons has grown to a full-service design-build plumbing company, utilizing state-of-the-art techniques and technology. Through it all, the company believes it's the people and the relationships that have kept W.L. Hickey going strong for 100 years. When you consider the power of dedicated people and the innovations that lie ahead, imagine the possibilities for the next 100 years.